All right, folks. Hope you're doing well. So yes, okay. Just a quick video. Um, yeah. Well, it now appears, looking at BBC Sport, that Jadon Sancho is to stay at Borussia Dortmund. I tell you now, you can just see how this unfolds at United stand. It'd be quite funny, really, because he's going to blow his top, Goldbridge. Ugh. Well, as I say, he's been the one pushing the Sancho transfer. Yeah, deadline day is today. Dortmund said has to be done by today because this is when their pre-season starts. And whoever goes on pre-season will be their player next season. Will stay with them next season. If a player hasn't gone, they won't be going. That's what Dortmund said. And Dortmund, are right in saying really their price is fair because he's their player till 2023, so there's 3 more years on his contract. If they don't need to sell him for money. Yeah, United apparently are saying that Dortmund need the money. But if they don't need the money, then why would they want to sell him? Although obviously, I think next season, next summer transfer, Sancho will be worth less than he is now because he'd have less of a contract. And but they would have had another year out of him and helping to build a team. And then even if they sell him for 10 million less, for 90 million, that's not going to make much of a difference to them somehow. Yeah. So, but apparently United are also complaining about the ask for player fees and agent fees. Yeah, as in player wages, all that not bonuses, etc. They're saying that in COVID times, what they're asking is too much. Excuse me, COVID times? What are you talking about, you idiots? It's still a football club. Yes, it's going to cost you a bit of money because if you have reimbursed season tickets, or at least partly to the season ticket holders, then that's going to cost you a bit. But that was done really because you were trying to say to the fans, we want you to come back next season and get a season ticket. Knowing that if there's another lockdown, we will help you out because we've done it this time. That's what that was all about. So let's not pretend that you were doing that out of the goodness of your hearts as a club. So come on, you can afford it because you did it to guarantee all the season tickets next season will sell. That's why you did it. You've got Champions League football, so you're going to earn more from that. And more people will want to actually get a season ticket based on Champions League football. Well, compared to Europa. Yeah. Europa League is quite poor compared to Champions League. So, But, as it looks at the moment, it looks as if Sancho will stay a Dortmund player. That is what it looks like. I mean, that's what Dortmund are saying. They're saying he's going to stay. And, I will include the BBC One report on it. And, you can have a read of that. It is quite interesting. The sporting director says that decision is final, that he will stay. Yeah. And to be honest, what Dortmund need to do is stick to it. As a United fan, yes, of course, it'd be good to have Sancho there because he could certainly he would be a good player to come in. Yeah, whether he's better or will be better than Greenwood, don't know. I'd say for me, I'd rather he replaces Rashford. Because with Rashford can be hit and miss. Greenwood doesn't seem to be as hit and miss as Rashford. Yeah, Greenwood could play really, really well or just play well, whereas Rashford could play really well or bad. So, obviously, Sancho would be useful to come in. But, for that money, don't know. Is he worth it? Well, it all depends. I mean, if United are happy to spend that money and then go and get all the other players that they need, to be able to challenge next season, at least a bit better, then go and get Sancho. If, however, they can't do that, if however they can only spend about 120 million, then don't get Sancho. Go and get someone else. Go and get someone else. Go and get someone who's not British, because again, part of the reason why Dortmund have whacked the price of Sancho up is because he's British, going to a British team, and of course, British teams like United and Liverpool and Chelsea and Arsenal and Man City, they need a lot of British players to do well in the Champions League and stuff like that. You need homegrown players, and he'd be counted as a homegrown player. So, of course, the price therefore goes up. So if they're not wanting to spend that money, they need to walk away. Simple. Go and look at other players. Go and make some serious interest in other players who could do the same job as he could. Where you'd spend half the amount of money. Of course, yeah. Leave him there. Go and get him in 2023. Because in 2023, it's quite likely Martial would be moved on. So bringing Sancho in, he'd be 23 years of age. Perfect time to bring him in. If he's still improving. Yeah. Aye. That's what I would look at. I'd say, okay, let's walk away. Dortmund are playing hardball. Okay, let them play hardball. It's cool. Yep, we'll come back. We'll keep an eye on the situation, but we'll come back. Not this market, not this window, another window. We'll come back. That's cool. Come back. That's it. If that's the case, then. But doesn't it look crazy that United let Chelsea go and get that player? That I've forgotten what his name is. The one from the German player, who is very similar to Sancho in the way he plays. Aye. And I think Chelsea spent about 70 million on him. So yeah, that now looks a bit reckless from United, really. I mean, what I don't get, the one thing I don't understand with United, they could have done all this, they could have found out all this way before the window opened, way before this point in time. Send representatives to Dortmund to have a chat with their chairman, or Woodward phones up their chairman, speaks about Sancho. Okay, we're interested in buying Sancho. Do this in May, right? We're interested in buying Sancho, bring him in. What's the likelihood that's possible? And if so, how much? And are there any dates it's going to be done by, etc., etc.? Problem is, they don't do that. There's no reason why you can't. You can actually contact clubs about players immediately after the last window. You can actually buy a player. They just can't move until the next window. That's what the window means. It doesn't mean you can't go and buy a player. It just means they can't move. They won't be counted as your player until the next window opens, and then they can move. So yeah, that is the situation. And United, I mean, this transfer, they probably couldn't have got Sancho to agree terms, because in January it didn't look as if United were likely to get in the Champions League position. But they could still have spoken to Dortmund and got all this understanding sorted out, as in the price for the player. They could have done that. Then do the rest at a later time. Anyway, you take care. God bless, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.